This is the morning weather update. This is for Monday, May the 22nd. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will feature the return of showers today, maybe some thunder, especially for the southeastern counties of the state. And we do expect drier air by midweek on Wednesday. And the weather tomorrow looking unseasonably cool for much of Alabama. Here we go. This is the upper air look. And if you look carefully, you'll see a little low that's off to the west of the state, a weak upper low. And that feature will be coming across over the next 48 hours, and that will provide the chance of showers today. In fact, as we speak, we have showers in progress early this morning at the insane hour of 5:11 over parts of central and south Alabama. And we'll see showers around at times today, but not raining all day. Temperatures are mostly in the 60s to start the day, but we do note, got a few spots in the upper 50s, places like Haleyville, Cullman, and Aniana. The warm spot, Dothan, they've got 71. We're expecting highs in the low 80s in most spots today, which is a little below average for this time of the year. We have a flash flood watch for today and tonight for the southeastern corner of the state. This would include places like Dothan, Geneva, Enterprise, Ozark, and Abbeville. Also parts of southwest Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. Otherwise, things very quiet across the country. In terms of severe weather, we have a couple of risks well to the west. In Alabama, there is a marginal risk of severe storms over the south and southeast counties of the state, generally in that same flash flood watch area. This would include Greenville and Andalusia and areas back over to Enterprise and Dothan. And some of the storms there later today could produce some hail and strong gusty winds. Just a very low-end tornado threat. That should not be a major issue. Tomorrow, no severe weather here. There might be some thunder. We have a risk over parts of West Texas and the Panhandle and some of the adjacent states. And day 3, Wednesday. Again, a marginal risk out there in that same area. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday morning of next week. Heavier totals in Alabama, the southeastern part of the state. Dothan could see 1.5 inches. Otherwise, most locations with generally amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch. And looky here. Here's the 2-day tropical outlook. And for the first time this year, we have an X on the map. Little area of interest is highlighted by the Hurricane Center, but this will not develop. This feature is a little east of the Bahamas, and it's drifting to the north. And because of strong winds aloft and dry air, it basically has no hope, only a 10% chance of any development, and that's probably being generous. And again, you can have a preseason system. The hurricane season begins in about a week or so. But again, this one will not. The rest of the Atlantic Basin is quiet. Model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06Z run. Valid today at 4 o'clock. And again, you can see that trough upper low feature coming in here. And today will be mostly cloudy with a few showers around and maybe some strong storms for the southeastern corner of the state. But again, we stress not raining all day. This is coming off the high-resolution rapid refresh model, the HRRR, the HRRR, at 6 o'clock this evening. And as we always say this time of the year, the radar will not look exactly like that. But again, you can see potential for some heavier storms down around Dothan up toward Eufaula. And with an upper low nearby, we'll have to watch for any sign of storm rotation. Again, there's a low-end tornado threat there, but the main issue coming from hail and strong gusty winds. So tomorrow, the feature continues to just creep through, and we'll maintain the chance of showers tomorrow. And it's going to be a pretty cool day for May with the upper low right on top of us. Cloudy, a chance of showers, mainly for the southern two-thirds of the state. The better chance of showers from Interstate 20 south. And highs over the northern quarter of the state, only around 70. That's 15 degrees below average. So then Wednesday, as the upper feature moves on, we'll get into some drier air. And at this point, the day looks dry, pleasant, partly sunny. Highs in the low 80s. Same thing Thursday, a lot of sun, low to mid-80s. We're going to leave rain out of the forecast. And then Friday, evidence, a little shortwave comes in with a chance of showers. This would not be a big rain event, but we will mention some risk of showers on Friday And pretty much the same thing Saturday. But again, a lot of places will be dry as this upper feature is off to the east. So we'll just say isolated showers Saturday. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds with highs low 80s. And again, Sunday, a few isolated showers. So looking at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Memorial Day weekend. A lot of things are happening. I got the SEC baseball tournament in Hoover. Just a few spotty showers around. At this point, we don't expect anything widespread. This is a week from today, Monday, May 29th, which is Memorial Day. Upper low a little northeast of Alabama, and that looks pretty quiet and dry. Let's jump out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, the 31st, troughing to the west, and again, that looks fairly quiet. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham, calming up the European ensemble. The mean between 1 and 2 inches between now and the 5th of June. Take a look at temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models for Birmingham. 81 today. Look at the drop tomorrow, 75, way below average. But don't worry, summertime heat is getting close. You can see mostly low, maybe mid-80s for the end of the week and the weekend, and then toward the middle of next week, around the 1st of June, highs up around 90 degrees. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for May 29th through June 4th. And if this verifies, temperatures around here could be a little above average. So some folks had this in the sky yesterday, a 22-degree sun halo. And that is caused by those cirrus clouds you see there. Those are clouds about 22 to 25,000 feet off the ground. Temperatures up there way below freezing, so those are ice crystals, and they refract the light. And they can make that ring in a 22-degree radius fairly easily. It's a fairly common thing, but we live in a world where people just don't look up anymore, and sometimes they'll glance up and see that and say, ooh, I've never seen this before, but it's actually relatively common. And for some, a pretty decent sunset. Had a lot of clouds around last night. That was the sunset at Weiss Lake up near Center and Leesburg and Galesville up in Cherokee County. So guess what today is? Today is the last school weather program of the 2022-23 school year. Wow, it's been a good one. This has been a record year. The greatest number of schools, largest number of kids. The demand has just exploded. In fact, pretty much the next school year is already booked. But I will be at Avondale Elementary School, a Birmingham City school this morning. And that'll wrap it up for this year. Looking forward to that. Tomorrow, going up to see my friends at the Ark in DeKalb County in Fort Payne. And then Wednesday, we got a program at Children's of Alabama for the patients and families. And Saturday, it's a book signing. And I do believe we're going to be at the Finley Center in Hoover, right by the Hoover Met, kind of as part of the SEC baseball tournament. They invited us to come over and stir up some trouble. I think the timing is noon until 2. I'll double-check all this and post details up on the social platforms later today. But again, we'll be in Hoover Saturday at the Finley Center. And as I understand it, you don't need a ticket to the baseball games. Anybody can come to the SEC Fan Fest. But again, I will clarify that later today. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. When that hits, that's going to be ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.